grief, man. Just being able to give them, well, one of the things we do is put our kids in private school. 10,000, with by the time all four of them, it'll be $20,000-$25,000 a year for private school. To give my kids a leg up, to give them a shot, so they don't have to like break themselves the way that I did for all those years. And your job, you may be looking at your life and saying, look, I'm very comfortable. I have enough money. This is not something, but I want to be able to, when I'm out of here, when I right face this, this earth, right face is a military term, by the way, then I want to be able to leave something behind, leave a legacy for them that they can have. So I want you to think about that and imagine for yourself what is your real dream? What is it that you want to achieve? You got it? Say yes if you know exactly why you're here. It's about creating purpose. Okay? Now here's what I want you to do. Just close your eyes. I know this sounds like it's like, oh, great, this is touchy-feely. Trust me, this is not touchy-feely, okay? You have no idea where I'm going with this, but it's going to rock your world, okay? But I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to imagine for a moment that everything that you want in this world you have, that you've achieved success at whatever level. You're now that super successful, uber profitable trader. You're trading at that prop firm desk, or you're trading for yourself, or you've got that money in the bank and you're passing on that legacy to your kids. Your family is awesome. You're able to take the vacations that you've never had, and you have the relationship with your family and your wife that you want. I mean, I'm not just talking about wealth and prosperity in trading. I'm talking about the whole picture. Everything in your life is right. Got the car. That's my favorite car, by the way. I don't own one yet, but the Aston Martin is my favorite car. So I want you guys to picture for a moment what it would be like if all of that stuff, all of those dreams, all of that passion and desire suddenly manifested itself and was right in the world. Pretty powerful, right? Right? Now here's the thing. Here's what I want you to take away from this little exercise. About 8 years ago, I was running through this same exercise, okay? And like I said, I'll explain more about my background a little bit later, but for right now, all I want you to understand is that I was working at a job that did not make me happy. Although I was making at that time more money than I ever thought that I ought to be. In my mind, any rational man ought to be making, but it kept me away from my wife and the people that I loved, and it was not something that I was real excited about. My relationships were suffering, and I knew that if I was going to be able to have not just the money but the life, that I was going to have to make some changes. And so I asked myself a simple question. I sat down, I did one of those exercises where I said, if I could do anything in the world, anything at all that I wanted to do, but I had to do it every single day. I had to wake up and go do something every single day. What would I do? And my answer was trade. Actually, the answer was I want to be involved in the financial markets. I didn't know how, but I love trading. And so I really wanted to do that. I wanted to do it more than anything else on earth. And so I started to dream. I started to run through this process that I just asked you to go through. And I imagined what my life would look like, where I would live, and how many kids I would have. How would I spend my time? And I started to get really, really excited about this whole prospect of being able to kind of create my own future. And then what I started to do was I started to take massive action. And here's the kicker, guys. This is the real writer downer here, okay? This is where most people are looking for success. Right there. Does that face look familiar to you? Too many people on this earth are spending their day wondering why they're not achieving the success that they want in their life from the couch watching reruns of the Jersey Boys. Is that what it's called? Jersey Shore.